A chipped porcelain teacup rests quietly here, holding yesterday's steep in the stillness so clear. The Saturday papers sit rolled in their twine, and nobody is asking for any of my time. I trace the thin handle with no need to rush, just watching the curtains sway soft in the hush. The clock on the mantel ticks gentle and slow, with nowhere I'm promised I have to go. I leave the front porch light turned off for the day and listen to church bells 3 blocks away. The butter melts sweet on a warm slice of bread, while lazy old thoughts drift inside of my head. The town moves along, but I sit in this groove, content in a kitchen where nothing has to move. A small yellow pencil lies next to the plate for crossword puzzle clues that are willing to wait. 7 down needs a word for a feeling of rest. I write down the quiet that lives in my chest. The neighborhood cat takes a nap on the fence, making every fast minute make slow motion sense. The clock on the mantel ticks gentle and slow, with nowhere I'm promised I have to go. I leave the front porch light turned off for the day and listen to church bells 3 blocks away. The butter melts sweet on a warm slice of bread, while lazy old thoughts drift inside of my head. The town moves along, but I sit in this groove, content in a kitchen where nothing has to move. Back in the work days of 45 years, I ran with the traffic and counted my fears. But age gives a gift that a young man cannot buy: an entire whole Sunday to watch clouds go by. The teacup grows cool, but the afternoon stays. I bless these soft hours and these easy days, just sitting right here in my favorite old chair. No clock to obey, not a worry to spare. A quiet notion breaks the heavy, silent room, while pale light trickles down the yellow printed shade. Nobody rushes for the bus or holds a broom, and all the weekly trouble starts to slowly fade. The old porch swing hangs still upon the wooden floor, with 2 glass mugs sitting right beside the door. The tall brass pendulum sways with a lazy count, while sparrows take their time at the stone garden fountain. We leave the front gate unlatched to welcome the breeze, spreading buttery toast as the record player spins a slow tune. The neighbor waves hello through overgrown maple trees, while blue shadows stretch across the lawn until noon. Your worn leather slippers lie beside the rocking chair. A half-folded paper rests upon the dining board. Dust motes drift softly through the warm midday air, without a single promise left to be restored. The polished copper kettle rests upon the burner for 2 old lovers watching the sweet season turner. We leave the front gate unlatched to welcome the breeze, stretch across the lawn until noon. No factory whistle blows across the sleepy town. No telephone rings to cut our slow talking short. We rest on the back steps in a checkered flannel gown, watching small dragonflies hovering near the porch pour. The street lamp hums warm as the dusk begins to fall. We rock on the veranda listening to the robin call. Nothing else matters while these quiet hours stay. Just sweet, gentle peace at the closing of the day.
Vanilla bean glaze wafts from the kitchen as old Mr. Henderson adjusts his slippers. He turns off the news, ignores the loud clock, and watches the neighborhood sparrows unlock. The porch light stays dark while the kettle starts to sing. He does not care what the postman will bring. His polished black shoes rest under the stairs. He leaves all his worries to weekday affairs. Saturday lingers in a slow, steady sway, rolling the stress of the city away. He passes the biscuits and buttered sweet bread, choosing the quiet and calm thoughts instead. No urgent appointments to hurry his feet, just simple warm comfort on Mulberry Street. His neighbor Mrs. Gable waters her fern with nowhere to run and no money to earn. They wave through the porch screen where ivy vines creep, while the orange cat lies in a sunny deep sleep. A thick daily paper sits down on the floor, unopened, forgotten beside the back door. His polished black shoes rest under the stairs. He leaves all his worries to weekday affairs. Saturday lingers in a slow, steady sway, rolling the stress of the city away. He passes the biscuits and buttered sweet bread, choosing the quiet and calm thoughts instead. No urgent appointments to hurry his feet, just simple warm comfort on Mulberry Street. The factory whistle won't blow for 2 days. The rhythm of living is caught in a haze. He tunes in a slow step on old radio and lets every moment move easy and slow. The shadows stretch long on the flower bed ground as Mr. Henderson rests with the peace he has found. Another sweet weekend is settling down in the happiest house in this sleepy old town.
Where does the shadow go when the street lamp turns down? The avenue forgets all the noise of the town. My slipper sits sideways on the braided wool rug. A wandering thought feels just like a warm hug. I wonder if the robins remember last year, or if they just whistle 'cause 'cause the air is so clear. The radio hums a soft 54 tune. There is nowhere to rush on a slow afternoon. The clock on the mantle has lost its big hand, and time rolls along like a wave in the sand. A slice of cherry pie sits waiting on a painted plate, while butter melts slowly on a scone near the gate. We watch the old Buick coasting down the gravel lane, and let the sweet sunshine wash away the weekday strain. The porch glider swings with a gentle, steady squeak, holding all the quiet stories that we never had to speak. Did I water the fern, or did I just think I did? The tin full of biscuits is missing its lid. The breeze turns a page of the paperback book. A bright yellow finch gives a curious look. It doesn't quite matter if the lawn needs a trim. My thoughts keep on drifting on a casual whim. Maybe the answers are lost in the trees, floating around on a light summer breeze. No letters to mail and no trains left to catch, just a soft golden light by the cucumber patch. Why does the tea stay so warm in the cup? The neighbors walk past and they never look up. The glider keeps rocking so easy and light, and I never did answer where shadows spend the night.
A brassy 12 hangs silent on the wall. No whistle blows along the factory hall. I see us 20 winters down the track, with no heavy suit to wear upon my back. The toaster clicks its simple little tune, and leaves us standing in the quiet noon. We spent our younger days upon the run, but future Saturdays belong to sun. The coming years will bring a peaceful rest inside this kitchen space, where wooden rocking chairs replace the rush of early trains. We'll sip our sweet black tea without a single schedule to chase, and watch the porch light flicker when the gentle evening rains. Your silver hair will catch the kitchen glare, while dusty slippers rest beneath the chair. The Sunday paper lands upon the floor, unread until the afternoon or more. We'll share a quiet slice of lemon pie, and let the world go bustling right on by. We gave our best to earn this slow parade, to sit beneath the garden arbor shade. No supervisor checking on the time, just lazy hours turning like a rhyme. So hold my hand and let the pendulum swing. We've got the simple joy that rest will bring. Just two old lovers sitting by the screen, in the sweetest weekend living ever seen.
dum dum da dum. The heavy oak armchair sinks into the wool rug, holding every mile you ran in 1962. Young man at 20, you always work too hard, rushing through your Saturdays with grease upon your shoes. I am writing back to tell you from this quiet room, it is safe to rest your feet before the roses bloom. You thought the world would fall apart if you stood still, always chasing time up every steep city hill. Put down that heavy wrench and let the engine cool down slow. The Sunday paper stays unread while yellow breeze begins to blow. You do not have to win a race to earn your cup of tea, because 40 years from now you turn out happy just like me. Look at your younger hands, all calloused by the store, sweeping up the sawdust till the clock reads 4:30. You miss the porch swings swaying in the April heat, thinking every hour needed sweat upon the street. Take a breath right now and let the afternoon remain, watching quiet sparrows hop along the window pane. You thought the world would fall apart if you stood still, always chasing time up every steep city hill. Put down that heavy wrench and let the engine cool down slow. The Sunday paper stays unread while yellow breeze begins to blow. You do not have to win a race to earn your cup of tea, because 40 years from now you turn out happy just like me. If I could step into that faded photograph tonight, I would pull your working boots right out of sight. I would turn the kitchen radio to sweet harmonic sound and teach your restless heart to love the quiet ground. Sit in the solid chair and feel the heavy wood hold true. The weekend finally arrived, and I am proud of you. Rest now, young man, rest now.
Yesterday you told me we should let the porch light sleep. You said a quiet Saturday is something worth the keep. Now a yellow butterfly is resting on the garden hose. The neighbor's beagle stretches out his paws and blinks his nose. A half-read paper sits beside a jar of cherry jam. I count the little moments just to remember who I am. The toaster pops a little late, the butter melts upon the plate. There is no train we have to catch today. We simply let the hours drift away. The coffee pot is dripping slow while slippers cross the floor. A gentle breeze from yesterday is knocking at the door. We leave the crossword puzzle sitting open on the chair and watch a stray white dandelion floating in the air. The world outside can't hurry up and run its busy race while we stay right here, resting in a quiet, cozy place. Yesterday you mentioned that the grass could wait a week. Now the squeaky garden gate is far too tired to creak. A robin pecks a crumb of toast beside the wooden fence. The silver spoons inside the drawer make simple happy sense. I watch the shadow shift across the faded kitchen rug. Your favorite sweater warms me like a long and steady hug. The toaster pops a little late. The butter melts upon the plate. There is no train we have to catch today. We simply let the hours drift away. The coffee pot is dripping slow while slippers cross the floor. A gentle breeze from yesterday is knocking at the door. We leave the crossword puzzle sitting open on the chair and watch a stray white dandelion floating in the air. The world outside can't hurry up and run its busy race while we stay right here, resting in a quiet, cozy place. 7 down is 20 letters spelling out repose. The sunbeam moves an inch or two across your sleeping toes. No telephone is ringing and no bell is gonna chime. We finally found a corner where nobody measures time. Just like you said yesterday, the world can turn alone. 2 cups upon the counter and a peaceful rolling tone. We leave the dishes sitting in the porcelain sink. There is no need to hurry, no need to even think. Just Saturday lingering long, a simple, steady song. Coarse ribbed cotton rubs against my thumb, softening where the elbows wore down thin. I feel the weave and let the quiet come, watching a 62 nostalgia spin. You stitched this patch when we were 19 years, sitting beside me on a vinyl seat. No ticking clock can touch our easy years. When Saturday made every hour sweet, the tea is steeping slow upon the stove. A needle slides across a dusty groove. We used to drive down south to Miller's Bay with picnic baskets packed in checked brocade. You wore a ribbon pin to hide the fray and danced until the evening colors fade. Now sitting here without a single chore, that happy Sunday lives right on our floor. Smooth silk lining inside my coat pocket hides a small button polished shiny bright. You tucked it deep inside a silver locket back when we spent all night beneath the light. No telephone is ringing in the hallway. The afternoon just stretches long and wide. We always knew we'd find a cozy highway with nowhere else we ever need to hide. Slow fingers trace the heavy wool pattern, taking me back to our first tiny flat. Under the glow of a paper lantern, laughing together on a woven mat. We used to drive down south to Miller's Bay with picnic baskets packed in check brocade. Who wore a ribbon pin to hide the fray, and danced until the evening colors fade. Now sitting here without a single chore, that happy Sunday lives right on our floor. Soft flannel folded on the rocker back, another peaceful weekend stays right on track, resting our hands together through the warm day.
Down the hallway, sizzling butter softens on the pan. Old Arthur takes his sweet time with the paper, the easiest going, retired sort of man. He folds the front page over twice at the corner, and smiles at his wife as she pours a fresh cup. Whistle blowing down at the station, no traffic rushing through the center of town. Just lazy blue jays sitting on the porch rail, and slow, steady raindrops tumbling down. He sets down the sugar and stirs up the honey, unwinds every worry that sat on his mind. With nowhere to run and no reason for money, he leaves all the fast-paced troubles behind. A gentle old rhythm takes over the kitchen, while Saturday promises hours to spend. The porch swings sway slow in the April breezes. His woolen house slippers are warm on his feet. He hums an old tune from 1957 and watches the neighborhood dog cross the street. Clara sets down a big plate of warm biscuits. They share a quiet nod without speaking a word. The kitchen clock ticks like an old heartbeat, steady. The teapot sings light like a small wooden flute. There's nothing to fix and no project left ready. Just 60 full minutes with nothing to do. He sets down the sugar and stirs up the honey, unwinds every worry that sat on his mind. With nowhere to run and no reason for money, he leaves all the fast-paced troubles behind. A gentle old rhythm takes over the kitchen, while Saturday promises hours to spend. The radio plays a soft, slow ballad. The rain taps light on the glass of the pane. Arthur leans back in his velvet armchair, ready to dream the whole afternoon again. Da, 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 da.
A dull brass key sits beside my toast. It opened a shed in '72 Today it does nothing, and that suits me most. With nowhere to run and no chores to pursue. The coffee is steaming, the toaster is warm, and nobody's ringing the telephone home. The calendar says I have nowhere to go. The radio plays something sweet, soft and slow. 2 drops of sweet milk drip down in my tea as I loosen my tie, while robin birds chatter out loud in the branches nearby. The newspaper sits on the porch in a rubber band tie, and nobody calls me to ask where I'm going tonight. The blue striped tablecloth catches the light. My slippers are worn at the toe by the heel. I thought about fixing the gate on the right, but resting right now is a far better deal. A breeze through the screen brings the smell of sweet hay, and I let every trouble just drift far away. Back in the day when the factory bell rang, I sprinted through Saturdays, trying to catch up with time. Now I sit back while the songbirds all sang, knowing the stillness is rightfully mine. That key stays right there on the tabletop wood. Nothing to open and all of it good. The afternoon stretches out, lazy and long, just me in the quiet, right where I belong. A milk truck clatters down Fifth Street, and rolling tires splash through a puddle below. You sit right there in your soft knit sweater, with nowhere special you need to go. The porch light flickers off at last. The Saturday moves nice and slow. You pour another cup from the pot and tell me that the world can wait. There is no train we have to catch, no heavy lock upon the gate. We trade sweet stories as a kettle starts to gleam. Unfolding news that brings fresh joy upon your face. This kitchen bench becomes a quiet parlor dream, leaving heavy worries in some distant dusty place. You adjust your spectacles and take another bite of buttered toast you made at 9 o'clock. We hear the bread van turning round the street, and neighbors chatting halfway down the block. There is no hurry in the way we talk. You pass the jam across the yellow cloth and chuckle at a memory from the past. We know the busy years went by too fast, so let this easy moment last. We trade sweet stories as a kettle starts to gleam. Unfolding news that brings fresh joy upon your face. soft and slow, while afternoon rests upon your slippered feet. There was a time we ran to catch the show, but sitting here together feels complete. Put your good hat back in the closet now, my friend. We have nowhere to go today. Just listen to the street, quiet down, let the whole world drift away. Just stay right here. Ba, 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 ba.
A chipped porcelain teacup rests quietly here, holding yesterday's steep in the stillness so clear. The Saturday papers sit rolled in their twine, and nobody is asking for any of my time. I trace the thin handle with no need to rush, just watching the curtains sway soft in the hush. The clock on the mantel ticks gentle and slow, with nowhere I'm promised I have to go. I leave the front porch light turned off for the day and listen to church bells 3 blocks away. The butter melts sweet on a warm slice of bread, while lazy old thoughts drift inside of my head. The town moves along, but I sit in this groove, content in a kitchen where nothing has to move. A small yellow pencil lies next to the plate for crossword puzzle clues that are willing to wait. 7 down needs a word for a feeling of rest. I write down the quiet that lives in my chest. The neighborhood cat takes a nap on the fence, making every fast minute make slow motion sense. The clock on the mantel ticks gentle and slow, with nowhere I'm promised I have to go. I leave the front porch light turned off for the day and listen to church bells 3 blocks away. The butter melts sweet on a warm slice of bread, while lazy old thoughts drift inside of my head. The town moves along, but I sit in this groove, content in a kitchen where nothing has to move. Back in the work days of 45 years, I ran with the traffic and counted my fears. But age gives a gift that a young man cannot buy: an entire whole Sunday to watch clouds go by. The teacup grows cool, but the afternoon stays. I bless these soft hours and these easy days, just sitting right here in my favorite old chair. No clock to obey, not a worry to spare. A quiet notion breaks the heavy, silent room, while pale light trickles down the yellow printed shade. Nobody rushes for the bus or holds a broom, and all the weekly trouble starts to slowly fade. The old porch swing hangs still upon the wooden floor, with 2 glass mugs sitting right beside the door. The tall brass pendulum sways with a lazy count, while sparrows take their time at the stone garden fountain. We leave the front gate unlatched to welcome the breeze, spreading buttery toast as the record player spins a slow tune. The neighbor waves hello through overgrown maple trees, while blue shadows stretch across Leather slippers lie beside the rocking chair. A half-folded paper rests upon the dining board. Dust motes drift softly through the warm midday air, without a single promise left to be restored. The polished copper kettle rests upon the burner for two old lovers watching the sweet season turner. We leave the front gate unlatched to welcome the breeze, spreading buttery toast as the record player spins a slow tune. The neighbor waves hello through overgrown maple trees, while blue shadows stretch across the lawn until noon. No factory whistle blows across the sleepy town. No telephone rings to cut our slow talking short. We rest on the back steps in a checkered flannel gown, watching small dragonflies hovering near the porch pour. The street lamp hums warm as the dusk begins to fall. We rock on the veranda listening to the robin call. Nothing else matters while these quiet hours stay. Just sweet, gentle peace at the closing of the day.
Vanilla bean glaze wafts from the kitchen as old Mr. Henderson adjusts his slippers. He turns off the news, ignores the loud clock, and watches the neighborhood sparrows unlock. The porch light stays dark while the kettle starts to sing. He does not care what the postman will bring. His polished black shoes rest under the stairs. He leaves all his worries to weekday affairs. Saturday lingers in a slow, steady sway, rolling the stress of the city away. He passes the biscuits and buttered sweet bread, choosing the quiet and calm thoughts instead. No urgent appointments to hurry his feet, just simple warm comfort on Mulberry Street. His neighbor Mrs. Gable waters her fern with nowhere to run and no money to earn. They wave through the porch screen where ivy vines creep, while the orange cat lies in a sunny deep sleep. A thick daily paper sits down on the floor, unopened, forgotten beside the back door. His polished black shoes rest under the stairs. He leaves all his worries to weekday affairs. Saturday lingers in a slow, steady sway, rolling the stress of the city away. He passes the biscuits and buttered sweet bread, choosing the quiet and calm thoughts instead. No urgent appointments to hurry his feet, just simple warm comfort on Mulberry Street. The factory whistle won't blow for 2 days. The rhythm of living is caught in a haze. He tunes in a slow step on old radio and lets every moment move easy and slow. The shadows stretch long on the flower bed ground as Mr. Henderson rests with the peace he has found. Another sweet weekend is settling down in the happiest house in this sleepy old town.
noise of the town. My slipper sits sideways on the braided wool rug. A wandering thought feels just like a warm hug. I wonder if the robins remember last year, or if they just whistle 'cause the air is so clear. The radio hums a soft 54 tune. There is nowhere to rush on a slow afternoon. The clock on the mantle has lost its big hand, and time rolls along like a wave in the sand. A slice of cherry pie sits waiting on a painted plate, while butter melts slowly on a scone near the gate. We watch the old Buick coasting down the gravel lane, and let the sweet sunshine wash away the weekday strain. The porch glider swings with a gentle, steady squeak, holding all the quiet stories that we never had to speak. Did I water the fern, or did I just think I did? The tin full of biscuits is missing its lid. The breeze turns a page of the paperback book. A bright yellow finch gives a curious look. It doesn't quite matter if the lawn needs a trim. My thoughts keep on drifting on a casual whim. Maybe the answers are lost in the trees, floating around on a light summer breeze. No letters to mail and no trains left to catch, just a soft golden light by the cucumber patch. Why does the tea stay so warm in the cup? The neighbors walk past and they never look up. The glider keeps rocking so easy and light, and I never did answer where shadows spend the night.
A brassy 12 hangs silent on the wall. No whistle blows along the factory hall. I see us 20 winters down the track, with no heavy suit to wear upon my back. The toaster clicks its simple little tune, and leaves us standing in the quiet noon. We spent our younger days upon the run, but future Saturdays belong to sun. The coming years will bring a peaceful rest inside this kitchen space, where wooden rocking chairs replace the rush of early trains. We'll sip our sweet black tea without a single schedule to chase, and watch the porch light flicker when the gentle evening rains. Your silver hair will catch the kitchen glare, while dusty slippers rest beneath the chair. The Sunday paper lands upon the floor, unread until the afternoon or more. We'll share a quiet slice of lemon pie, and let the world go bustling right on by. We gave our best to earn this slow parade, to sit beneath the garden arbor shade. No supervisor checking on the time, just lazy hours turning like a rhyme. So hold my hand and let the pendulum swing. We've got the simple joy that rest will bring. Just two old lovers sitting by the screen in the sweetest weekend living ever seen.
The heavy oak armchair sinks into the wool rug, holding every mile you ran in 1962. Young man at 20, you always work too hard, rushing through your Saturdays with grease upon your shoes. I am writing back to tell you from this quiet room, it is safe to rest your feet before the roses bloom. You thought the world would fall apart if you stood still, always chasing time up every steep city hill. Put down that heavy wrench and let the engine cool down slow. The Sunday paper stays unread while yellow breeze begins to blow. You do not have to win the race to earn your cup of tea, because 40 years from now you turn out happy just like me. Look at your younger hands, all calloused by the store, sweeping up the sawdust till the clock reads 4:30. You miss the porch swing swaying in the April heat, thinking every hour needed sweat upon the street. Take a breath right now and let the afternoon remain, watching quiet sparrows hop along the window pane. You thought the world would fall apart if you stood still, always chasing time up every steep city hill. Put down that heavy wrench and let the engine cool down slow. The Sunday paper stays unread while yellow breeze begins to blow. You do not have to win a race to earn your cup of tea, because 40 years from now you turn out happy just like me. If I could step into that faded photograph tonight, I would pull your working boots right out of sight. I would turn the kitchen radio to sweet harmonic sound and teach your restless heart to love the quiet ground. Sit in the solid chair and feel the heavy wood hold true. The weekend finally arrived, and I am proud of you. Rest now, young man, rest now.
Yesterday you told me we should let the porch light sleep. You said a quiet Saturday is something worth the keep. Now a yellow butterfly is resting on the garden hose. The neighbor's beagle stretches out his paws and blinks his nose. A half-read paper sits beside a jar of cherry jam. I count the little moments just to remember who I am. The toaster pops a little late. The butter melts upon the plate. There is no train we have to catch today. We simply let the hours drift away. The coffee pot is dripping slow while slippers cross the floor. A gentle breeze from yesterday is knocking at the door. We leave the crossword puzzle sitting open on the chair and watch a stray white dandelion floating in the air. The world outside can't hurry up and run its busy race while we stay right here, resting in a quiet, cozy place. Yesterday you mentioned that the grass could wait a week. Now the squeaky garden gate is far too tired to creak. A robin pecks a crumb of toast beside the wooden fence. The silver spoons inside the drawer make simple happy sense. I watch the shadow shift across the faded kitchen rug. Your favorite sweater warms me like a long and steady hug. The toaster pops a little late. The butter melts upon the plate. There is no train we have to catch today. We simply let the hours drift away. The coffee pot is dripping slow while slippers cross the floor. A gentle breeze from yesterday is knocking at the door. We leave the crossword puzzle sitting open on the chair and watch a stray white dandelion floating in the air. The world outside can't hurry up and run its busy race while we stay right here, resting in a quiet, cozy place. 7 down is 20 letters spelling out repose. The sunbeam moves an inch or two across your sleeping toes. No telephone is ringing and no bell is gonna chime. We finally found a corner where nobody measures time. Just like you said yesterday, the world can turn along. 2 cups upon the counter and a peaceful rolling tone. We leave the dishes sitting in the porcelain sink. There is no need to hurry, no need to even think. Just Saturday lingering long, a simple, steady song. Coarse ribbed cotton rubs against my thumb, softening where the elbows wore down thin. I feel the weave and let the quiet come, watching a 62 nostalgia spin. You stitched this patch when we were 19 years, sitting beside me on a vinyl seat. No ticking clock can touch our easy ears. When Saturday made every hour sweet, the tea is steeping slow upon the stove. A needle slides across a dusty groove. We used to drive down south to Miller's Bay with picnic baskets packed in checked brocade. You wore a ribbon pin to hide the fray and danced until the evening colors fade. Now sitting here without a single chore that Sunday lives right on our floor. Smooth silk lining inside my coat pocket hides a small button polished shiny bright. You tucked it deep inside a silver locket back when we spent all night beneath the light. No telephone is ringing in the hallway. The afternoon just stretches long and wide. We always knew we'd find a cozy highway with nowhere else we ever need to hide. Fingers trace the heavy wool pattern, taking me back to our first tiny flat. Under the glow of a paper lantern, laughing together on a woven mat. We used to drive down south to Miller's Bay with picnic baskets packed in check brocade. Who wore a ribbon pin to hide the fray, and danced until the evening colors fade. Now sitting here without a single chore, that happy Sunday lives right on our floor. Soft flannel folded on the rocker back, another peaceful weekend stays right on track. Resting our hands together through the warm day.
Down the hallway, sizzling butter softens on the pan. Old Arthur takes his sweet time with the paper, the easiest going, retired sort of man. He folds the front page over twice at the corner and smiles at his wife as she pours a fresh cup. Whistle blowing down at the station, no traffic rushing through the center of town. Just lazy blue jays sitting on the porch rail, and slow, steady raindrops tumbling down. He sets down the sugar and stirs up the honey, unwinds every worry that sat on his mind. With nowhere to run and no reason for money, he leaves all the fast-paced troubles behind. A gentle old rhythm takes over the kitchen, while Saturday promises hours to spend. The porch swings sway slow in the April breezes. His woolen house slippers are warm on his feet. He hums an old tune from 1957 and watches the neighborhood dog cross the street. Clara sets down a big plate of warm biscuits. They share a quiet nod without speaking a word. The kitchen clock ticks like an old heartbeat, steady. The teapot sings light like a small wooden flute. There's nothing to fix and no project left ready. Just 60 full minutes with nothing to do. He sets down the sugar and stirs up the honey, unwinds every worry that sat on his mind. With nowhere to run and no reason for money, he leaves all the fast-paced troubles behind. A gentle old rhythm takes over the kitchen, while Saturday promises hours to spend. The radio plays a soft, slow ballad. The rain taps light on the glass of the pane. Arthur leans back in his velvet armchair, ready to dream the whole afternoon again. Da, 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 da.
A dull brass key sits beside my toast. It opened a shed in 72. Today it does nothing, and that suits me most. With nowhere to run and no chores to pursue. The coffee is steaming, the toaster is warm, and nobody's ringing the telephone home. The calendar says I have nowhere to go. The radio plays something sweet, soft and slow. 2 drops of sweet milk drip down in my tea as I loosen my tie, while robin birds chatter out loud in the branches nearby. The newspaper sits on the porch in a rubber band tie, and nobody calls me to ask where I'm going tonight. The blue striped tablecloth catches the light. My slippers are worn at the toe by the heel. I thought about fixing the gate on the right, but resting right now is a far better deal. A breeze through the screen brings the smell of sweet hay, and I let every trouble just drift far away. Back in the day when the factory bell rang, I sprinted through Saturdays, trying to catch up with time. Now I sit back while the songbirds all sang, knowing the stillness is rightfully mine. That key stays right there on the tabletop wood. Nothing to open and all of it good. The afternoon stretches out, lazy and long, just me in the quiet, right where I belong. A milk truck clatters down Fifth Street, and rolling tires splash through a puddle below. You sit right there in your soft knit sweater, with nowhere special you need to go. The porch light flickers off at last. The Saturday moves nice and slow. You pour another cup from the pot and tell me that the world can wait. There is no train we have to catch, no heavy lock upon the gate. We trade sweet stories as a kettle starts to gleam. Unfolding news that brings fresh joy upon your face. This kitchen bench becomes a quiet parlor dream, leaving heavy worries in some distant dusty place. You adjust your spectacles and take another bite of buttered toast you made at 9 o'clock. We hear the bread van turning round the street, and neighbors chatting halfway down the block. There is no hurry in the the way we talk. You pass the jam across the yellow cloth and chuckle at a memory from the past. We know the busy years went by too fast, so let this easy moment last. We trade sweet stories as a kettle starts to gleam, unfolding news that brings fresh joy upon your face. This kitchen bench becomes a quiet parlor dream, leaving heavy worries in some distant dusty place. The grandfather clock ticks soft and slow while afternoon rests upon your slippered feet. There was a time we ran to catch the show, but sitting here together feels complete. Put your good hat back in the closet now, my friend. We have nowhere to go today. Just listen to the street, quiet down, let the whole world drift away. Just stay right here.